Alright, so today we've got a pretty short, laid back video. No serious topic here. About a week ago, after 3.5 years, I finally finished the campaign to For Honor. I mentioned this briefly in my last video, but I did find the story enjoyable for the most part. It wasn't super spectacular or extremely deep or anything like that, but I liked it for what it had to offer and really started to understand why so many people liked the characters and Apollyon, even though she didn't get a whole bunch of screen time. And now that I've played through it, I'm open for more story, or if another game had a longer story with more moving parts, because I like the potential that this world has to offer. You also get to go back and play an ancient version of For Honor that is totally different than the game we play in multiplayer, and it's nice to go back and look at some of the stuff that we'll never see multiplayer again. Also, you get to see Raider Lord, Raider with a shield and hand axe, and Warden with a shield. I haven't really gotten a good night's sleep since I saw either of those. Anyways, during the live stream, I saw a few of you guys mention that you'd like to see me talk about things from the story that I'd like to see make their way into multiplayer. And I know you guys were talking about the movesets like Tozen's Kick or Get Good's Hug, which I may touch on, but I like some of the other stuff as well. So today, I just want to talk about a few things from the story mode really quickly that I think would be cool to see in multiplayer. Now, as usual, if you do watch these videos somewhat regularly, I'd really appreciate it if you sub to the channel, as it really helps me out. Now let's not waste any more time and get right into it. Alright, so let me start off with the one I've seen requested for years besides movesets, and that's some of the customization. There are a few pieces that really need to be in multiplayer, like this bear head piece, Runa's Valk wings, Momiji's hat, and Stone's shoulder armor. I would play Conqueror exclusively until I earn those shoulders because they're amazing. Not sure if Valk's wings could be turned into an ornament, but if so, I'm all for it because I like ornaments that really give into the helmet or headpiece rather than just sort of being slapped onto the forehead. I don't agree with a bunch of shirtless, tatted Orochis running around, but the other stuff will be cool. At this point, UB knows people want this extra customization. There's no way they could have missed it after all of this time, so there has to be a reason why we haven't or aren't receiving them. I believe they had said something about it. I believe it had something to do with limitations and things like clipping and ornaments and whatnot. If I'm remembering incorrectly, maybe it's because of their custom models, or maybe they want that customization to stay with the characters that they created to make them a bit more unique. But I'd go through great lengths to get that bear helmet. I'd grind arcade, I'd play versus AI, I'd even play ranked duels to get it. Next thing I want to talk about are maps and levels. I think that the maps we have in multiplayer currently look really good, especially breach maps. I think some of the better looking maps are tied to game modes we don't get to play anymore because of low activity, but there were multiple points during the campaign where I would say, man, this will make an amazing duel or brawl map. The area where you fight Seijiro would actually be perfect for duels or brawls. I see absolutely no downside to it. It's pretty open, there aren't obstacles that get in the way of the fighting, and it just looks good. I think the maps you're fighting on can make a game much more enjoyable. I'd love to see, an open field or a Ghost of Tsushima style map, but I like the way this area looks. It's already designed. I like samurai maps, so I'm all for it. There are also a few other little things that would add little to gameplay, but would just be cool. I'm not talking about adding horses or elephants or the wolves to multiplayer or anything like that, but smaller things like rappelling up the breach walls rather than using ladders every now and then, or in the samurai section of the campaign we see destructible environments other than the vases, of course. We see these wood and paper doors. I don't know the name for them, but you can break them open. Now, I'm not asking for these specifically, but I'd like to see destructible environments on maps, something that would temporarily cover up an insta-kill location for a few bumps or cover up a short ledge or something like that. Maybe railings or containers or something. I think it'd be a ton of fun to raid or carry someone through a wall or railing, or crashing charge them, or Tiandi kick them, or something like that. Just little things to make the game feel better. There are also other little things I liked, like the samurai poison traps. I know they wouldn't add anything too new to what we've already got, but I think they'd be cool. And then by default, I have to mention something like minion kill animations, which lends more into story mode just being a relic more than anything, but still, seeing them again makes me pretty happy. Then there's the movesets. I don't really have too much to say about some of the moves in campaign, like the hug or Apollyon's carry or anything like that. I mean, they'd be cool to look at, but they need to be worked on so much to work in multiplayer that you're better off just creating a new move that sort of kept the style people are looking for, rather than just making them look wonky. As for something like Tozen's kick, that's still up for debate. A faster version of it that acts as some sort of opening bash for Orochi would automatically make him a better character, but it looks like Yubi is going to just keep Orochi from having bashes for the sake of identity. I'm not really opposed to it, even if it makes him feel a little bit samey, because I kind of want to play Orochi. Anyways, that's all I've got for this video. It's a short one today. I haven't been playing too much For Honor at the moment. I didn't really mess with XP Fest. I didn't earn a single rep because of work and Ghost of Tsushima. Also, I'm just waiting until August 6th. I don't want to burn myself out before then, so I can grind a few reps out on the new hero. I'm pretty excited for them, and I really enjoy that first week of a new content drop with us learning all these new things and grinding through new fashion and whatnot. We've only got about 2.5 weeks left of waiting, so we should start seeing something soon. Anyways, I do want to know what you guys think, so be sure to talk to me down in the comments about anything we talked about in this video. And as always, if you liked the video, feel free to leave a like and sub if you're new, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.